Just some days ago, as Nigeria's Federal Capital Territory, Abuja, the President Muhammadu Buhari administration reduced the pump price of PMS, Premium Motor Spirit, from 140 naira to 125 naira due to a global fall in the price of crude oil. However, the embattled chairman of Nigeria's ruling party, APC, and former governor of Edo State, in the person of Comrade Adams Oshiomole, who at the time was the president of the Nigeria Labour Congress, congratulated the incumbent president, Muhammadu Buhari, in a statement by his chief press secretary, Simon Igbebulem, in Abuja, for reducing the pump price of PMS to 125 naira. He added that President Buhari did not follow the footsteps of past administrators who did not respond to direct effects of the global crude oil crash. Oshiobaba, as fondly called, was quoted to have said, "This clearly shows how progressive-minded the APC administration under President Muhammadu Buhari's leadership is." One of the past ministers of the President Olusegun Obasanjo-led administration tweeted, "I love data. I love visualizing data." She then displayed a diagram sourced from the World Bank showing Nigeria's GDP, gross domestic product, growth for 3 past administrators, which included President Olusegun Obasanjo, President Umaru Yar'Adua administration, President Goodluck Jonathan administration, and the current administration, President Muhammadu Buhari. From the diagram, Nigeria recorded the highest GDP growth in President Olusegun Obasanjo's regime, followed by President Umaru Yar'Adua and then President Goodluck Jonathan. The latest GDP growth Nigeria ever recorded is the current administration of President Muhammadu Buhari. You say, "I love data. I love visualizing things." So guys, if you go to Dr. Ezekwesili, you go to our Twitter page, you will see the diagram there that she showcased. I think in a nutshell, she has, been able to say what she knows about this whole thing, because Oshiomole, is a gra person. Not gra person. He just talks, and that is one of the problem he has. That people have been talking about, that he talks before he thinks. And after that day, yesterday, the CBN, they have devalued the naira. This is the second time they are devaluing naira within 4 years, or let's say within 5 years. They've devalued naira in this administration. Like we always talk about, they talk about this ease of doing business, diversification. When is this diversification going to come? What have they even started on ground? 2 times. So now the blame is not going to come from them. The blame is still the past administration. For within 5 years, they've devalued naira from 200 naira or 190 something naira to $1 to 380 naira now. And we should be clapping. What have they put in place? What have they put in place? They removed 20 naira from the petrol, the PMS. Now the 20 naira has been added to the foreign exchange, the exchange rate. Can we see? How do we justify that? How do we justify that? Oshiomole just jumped in and began to say all of those things. But second day or the third day, the naira devalued. Then if they have been doing work since before now, because they always talk about diversification, if they have put a lot of things in place like they always claim, this kind of a thing wouldn't have happened. It wouldn't have happened. It's just unfortunate. Nigerians have been going through a lot of challenges because of these their policies here and there. Can you see? We are not even talking about what Ezekwesili is talking about. We are talking about what just happened recently. Within 2 days, they know what they are doing. The same people came and told us that if you hear anybody telling you pay fuel subsidy, that is a scam. Buhari said it. Later on, they are telling us they are paying premium. They are paying premium. They are not paying subsidy. What is the difference between premium and subsidy? Whatever English or whatever terminology they want to give to it, The bottom line is that you are paying something. Whatever name you decide to call it is inconsequential. But what is important is that you are paying. You are paying for subsidy. Oshiomole just jumped and began to sing the praises of Buhari at this point in time. Come and address the Nigerian people. No, the president is tweeting on Twitter concerning what is happening in the whole world. That every leader of other countries, they are on their toes, giving updates. It's just unfortunate. It's just unfortunate. And someone says here that I have seen videos of Ghana, Kenya, South African presidents talking to their citizens about this coronavirus. You know the rest. Like, that's what somebody's saying. But let's go to what people are saying concerning this defense by Ezekwesili to the past administrations. Someone says, if you are comparing GDP in that context, common sense should dictate to her that inflation factor into it, which is why it dropped considerably from Obasanjo to Yar'Adua and Jonathan. That is no yardstick to judge performance. The administration battled more recession and drop in oil price than any other administration. It's like battling inflation and drop in oil price together at once. Nobody will stand a chance with these challenges. Bring Obasanjo or any other president to these conditions and they will suffer the same fate, if not worse. It's not as if all these talk people have any solutions to it except to open their mouth and criticize. Talk is cheap. That is what somebody is saying here. And we have people that are really coming to reply this particular person. Someone says, from all indications, it appears you do not know the meaning of GDP. They are telling this particular person. Someone says, you know nothing. You created those recession. Is it not Buhari? When the oil did not drop, what did he achieve? Nothing. Then he assembled the most incompetent cabinet and economic team ever. Obi is right. They are replying this particular person who is saying, you heard what the person says and you are hearing what people are replying him. Someone says, Mr. No, it's Buhari that caused the drop in oil prices for 4 years now. Even if a fowl die in your village, now Buhari, he caused everything, inflation and price drop, death of your chicken, everything is fault. It's his fault. Yes, everything is his fault now. And someone says, is it only crude oil we have as mineral resources in this country? Yes, they be talking about diversification before now, because there was a time the oil price peaked. And that was why somebody said, what did he achieve? Someone says, and how much has your mineral resources contributed to Nigeria's economy? Someone says, this man is the one that stole 48 million campaign funds of ACPN and is here presenting a fake graph. Every fool can make his graph. The president Obasanjo made a lot of money through oil. Where are the money? Crude oil was sold at $100, at least during his regime. Do you people have shame at all? That's what somebody's saying. And there's a reply to this. He said, if you have bad luck, hide your face. Does Oshiomole know anything? Only being mouthy. Someone say red herring. We are talking of how we have been done, what we have done in compliance with international best practices in reducing domestic pump price. You are talking about GDP statistic used in looting. If you so effective in managing the economy, Nigeria will not be where we are. After 16 cost years, megawatts never were left stinted. Obi should tell us how many megawatts were added, the number of roads constructed, hospitals built and equipped, in ranking the number of Nigerian universities within booted or whatever. I don't know what this person is talking about. Say to her with spurious statistics. Someone say one day the truth will surely surface. That Adam man is just on his last lap trying to be relevant. He had lost it all. Someone say, what does Obi want again after bringing back our guest scam that pulled Goodluck Jonathan down? Why not compare how much was crude oil then and now? Obi can't see what was going on in JAMB federal schools, polytechnics, universities, post-UME, rackets, NECO, etc. All she knows or she knows but she chose to look the other side. Please, somebody educate me. Something is wrong. Someone say this is a clueless government and blind Oshiomole. In one of my comments on this platform, I said among his many sins that calls for his suspension and Lumi removal is that he talks before thinking. He has truly played to type. Somebody is referring to Oshiomole here. Someone say Ada Igbo Nile Udodiri for proving the all-powerful APC. Oshiomole and Babariga wrong with statistics. God will reward you in all aspects of your endeavors. Oshiomole is a big fool. He doesn't know. He will just open his mouth and be talking like an idiot without facts. The diagram will teach him sense because he's not serious. I don't want to see people are just calling him all manner of names. Some say this is a plain statistic proof that this regime is economically weaker than any of the past regimes. Let us continue to deceive ourselves, but clapping for adding eggs. Wow. Someone says here that the APC government met pump price of PMS at 86 naira 50 kobo per litre. They athleticsly jacked it up to 145 naira litre, promising that there will be no longer fuel subsidy. But to our surprise, that was when fuel subsidy payments tripled what was paid when fuel was sold 86 naira, and now the chairman of APC is congratulating their government for a job well done. Abba Usho Baba, I am pretty sure that the effect of the recent shake-up of your chairmanship of your party are still very much on you. If not, you would know that there is nothing to celebrate by 20 naira per litre. Downward review of the pump price of PMS. Nigerians deserve more than this. So guys, let us hear your opinion concerning all of this. Leave your comment below and let's hear your opinion. Thank you.